What up, martial arts people? Today we're doing something very special. I have here my good friend, my roommate, my best friend, and also my girlfriend. We're testing out social media mobility routines because it's Sunday morning and we're feeling a little bit stiff from all the week and from sleeping. And today we want to test the things and maybe give you some tips and tricks which are good, which are bad.
I know you're not warming up for leg day by doing a couple of these and a couple of these, because you follow our page and you understand the importance of a good mobility routine. Here's a simple 3-move routine that'll get your body much more prepared in less than 5 minutes. First up is a kneeling Spider-Man with rotation for 30 seconds on each side. This one's an awesome hip and T-spine opener. Next, you'll do an inchworm followed by a cobra pose for 5 reps. It's a great way to loosen up your posterior chain and get some movement through your spine. And lastly, you're gonna do some kneeling ankle glides for 30 seconds on each side, really trying to keep your heel down as you push your knee over your toes. Follow that up with some light sets of whatever movement you're doing that day, and you'll be so much more prepared for the workout ahead.
Okay, those are actually pretty good because you have the rotation of the back, then you have the flexion of the back here with the exercise, and you have also some ankle mobility, which is pretty useful and necessary for a deep squat. Because when you squat, you need to have like always the upright posture. One thing that limits this is how much or how further you can drive your knees in front of your toes, and for that you need ankle flexibility. So pretty good. Let's try like this. And then inside, hello Kathy. Inside elbow, down. Right hand needs to be here. And then down.
So, okay.
You're not warming up for leg day, but
Let's go for 5.
is a kneeling Spider-Man with rotation for 30 seconds on each side. This one's an awesome hip and T-spine opener. Followed by a cobra pose for 5 reps. It's a great way to loosen up your posterior chain and get some movement through your spine.
There was this huge misconception back in the days where you shouldn't drive your knees before the toe line when you do squats. And that's now like demystified.
30 seconds on each side. Really trying to keep your heel down as you push your knee over your toes.
Okay, and now she does some squats, and we don't have a barbell. I could go on your shoulders, and you could do squats. Ace. Okay, so you come on my shoulders, and I'm trying to do 10 reps. You're weighing like 30 kilos, I would say.
Okay. Was even goed. Dan ben ik lekker rijden.
1, 2, 3, don't choke me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Laat me af. Ja. Je vast lekker rijden.
I think you should take the other one, yeah. Up. What the fuck? Okay, let's do it one by one. Side, bend, behind. And then to the front again. Up, out, bend. And somehow behind. Huh? 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 Shit. What? Okay, then the second. Rating how many broken bones out of 10?
8.
8. So it's a good one. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this. Knee straight out and then reach between the feet. Yeah, that looks quite okay. I have some things about this one here. I'll tell you afterwards. Okay, feet not together, and then reach with a bent back between the feet. I'm not a fan of this one, because there's a couple of things. And the better version would be reaching for the feet, but not like this, but actually if you have a beard, or just go with the chin, trying to aim for the toes. So without making this arch back here, that's rather going more or less with a straight back. And you will feel that the stretch here in the hamstrings and here on the backside of the knee is much bigger. Rating this one,
Armstuk.
Do you ever feel like you get a really annoying knot underneath your shoulder blade, and no matter what you do, you can't seem to get rid of it? Start off getting the shoulders loose by doing scap circles. Do these for around 2 to 3 minutes and really try and get as much motion as you can. Then use a wall to get yourself anchored into getting a really nice pec, bicep and wrist stretch, and also include the neck as well. Press into the wall and really open up your upper back. When everything's moving well and you feel well warmed up, use a stick in order to create more range of motion at the shoulders, and this extra scap movement is really going to help you to get rid of that knot, and it's going to help make your shoulders move better all together.
that also got, or also my physiotherapist told me to do. So let's try this out. Like this. One direction feels strange.
All the stories that I can't explain.
Okay, let's go to the next one. And now turn around. Turn around. Like this. Exactly. Like this here, maybe. Oh, mommy.
So.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Then try to rotate to the right side.
Use a stick in order to create more range of motion at the shoulders, and this extra scap movement is really going to help you to get rid of that knot, and it's going to help make your shoulders move better all together.
Ja, oké, dit.
Okay. What would you rate this?
1.
One again. Oh, damn. Okay. No, I would say like probably a 5 or 6, because it's something that has been validated from my physio, and I kind of trust him. So pretty surprised so far. I find this hard without, I do this quite regularly, but I'm always pushing here. I think here, when you do this like this, you cannot rotate as much. Instead of when you push out here, you have like the force here and you turn to this side. Then you can put a little bit more pressure to the rotation and fully open the hips. This one? Okay. Fazit, recap, it's actually pretty useful, I think, having like those videos on social media that you can just quickly see and then just do like 10 minutes every day. I mean, before you go to work or after work, just 10 minutes, that's going to improve your flexibility and your mobility big time. And I think it's a pretty good trend that we see more of those videos.
Er hat lieber Yoga gemacht. Ich hätte mir mehr gefallen.
She would have loved to do yoga, but don't know anything about it. If you want to see more videos like this, then hit that subscribe. And if you want to see more videos with my girlfriend, then leave a comment. Tell us what you should do next. And until then, zo mag.
Dat is voor een plus.